how do you continue to gain support for doing something new and innovative that doesn't immediately yield a magic wand to change everything that is going to make children safer? It is being tenacious and being steadfast and being able to stay true to your mantra that we know that this is better.
Legislators or other stakeholders or other people interested in simulation, come and spend a couple days with us. Get them in the house. If you get them through the door and they can watch and feel and smell and experience, feel it. Listen to that knock on the door. Does your heart rate go up? Do you experience, sort of that trepidation of what's going to happen after that door is opened? Well, think about it from the perspective of the person knocking on the door. And before simulation, they knocked on doors having never practiced that. It changes their perception of it. They're hooked.
We've gotten a considerable amount of legislative funding that have been added, specifically earmarked to expand the simulations. Being open to folks coming in and sharing the information, letting people come in with their cameras and view what we're doing and how we're doing it, and really getting our message out there about simulation is a key way to enhance the training that has been going on for years.
So the more they understand about it, the more likely they are to help you grow the program. Once they respect that and appreciate it, they're more likely to keep building resources to keep the program going.
We always want to understand, number one, how did this experience feel for the participants, and what we can do to make it a better, richer, and safer environment for them to practice in. But also, how do we use this and the information that we get from their evaluations to then modify our trainings and to incorporate their feedback so that we are being true to their experience and making sure that we are staying on the cutting edge of what they believe that they need more of when they go through training.
Diversity-wise, the improvement need to be across the board. I have had students that are non-white students that have asked that can we have black actors come in? Can we have Hispanic actors come in? Can we have Asian actors come in? Because I've knocked at doors and that is not what I see.
We know that the model we have right now, the 5 days of sim training at the very end, is not the model that we need for the future. We know that. Our evaluators know that. Everybody that's been through sim training knows that. We're at the point now of being able to negotiate a little bit different model. We have legislative support to do that.
Working with our Office of Inspector General, with our Operations Department and our Clinical Department to make sure that we are staying abreast of trends, and even using learning from cases that did not go the way that the state would have liked them to go, up to and including cases of serious injury to children and also death of children, to learn from those practice instances that certainly could be improved, and then how do we help our new staff to A, be aware of those things, and B, to know how to respond effectively to make sure that we keep children safe. That also helps with funding, so that you can say this is where we started and this is where we're ending and this is why we're going in that direction.
Those are the things that I think sustain the program, doing it well, evaluating it, and building support for the model in a way that you're continuing to learn how to do it better.
Now, when I get people that were investigators that moved on something else and come back to go through investigations, you come back through. And they've never experienced this before. So they are all thrilled about, hey, this time I'm going through SIMS, and maybe if I went through last time, I probably still stayed at my job.
We just want to keep contributing to the field of knowledge that's out there. We had so little going into this. I have always felt it's our responsibility, not just what happens here on this campus or as we expand the model, but to the larger universe of investigators who need this.